I'm just so interested in creating new realities, creating new perspectives, and really transforming and inspiring people through movement and through the physicality of the human body.
How did I get here?
I can take what I see in my mind and put it on others and put it on myself and be inspired by everything around me and help create the magic that is dance.
Dance is what keeps me alive, and it keeps me going, and it keeps me positive. And when life is tough, that's the one thing I lean towards, and just to get into a studio and move and dance and let all that stress out and let the passion and positivity in, it really keeps me going and keeps me excited for the next opportunity around the corner.
The way I look at art is that art is everything and anything. It can be anything. It can be the song you sing in the shower or in front of 500 people in a room. It can be a doodle that you make on a notepad or a masterpiece on a canvas. It can be a dance in the club, or it can be a choreographed work on a stage. It is everything and anything, and that's the beauty of it. It's just expression and nothing more. It's a new perspective.
I feel like I risk a lot for my art and for my passion, learning who I am and sacrificing things such as my pride and my guard that I put up for myself to be vulnerable and to be able to share what I love so much.
The reason I do it is because it makes me feel free. It's like stepping outside of myself, stepping outside of my body. It's an amazing form of communication without saying a word. So it's the same thing like art, that dance is universal. Dance is every language.
I love creating. I love when you make a certain groove and it just catches the person, and they start moving and dancing, that energy that it creates, I just love creating. I just love creating.
It lets me find like a form of freedom in a sense. So it's kind of like an escape, and that's kind of why I love doing it. It's why it's my passion and why it is everything to me.
And the whole idea, like why I do sets, sometimes I act, I like to be involved in a lot of different aspects of it just because I love the community that's built. Nothing makes me happier than a group of people coming together and like making something together.
I don't think that I could do life or go through the stress, because life is hard and it sucks and it throws a lot of things at you that you're not prepared for. Life wouldn't be possible without something special like art and dance.
And it's really tough because with art, everything is so subjective, and one person may hate it and one person may love it, but at the end of the day, it's really just what makes you happy and what makes you excited. You have to just go for it and take a risk and hope that it works out, and most of the time it will.
There's so many opportunities for all artists out there. You don't have to be the next Beyonce, but why not be the next you? I just think there's so many chances for me to grow as an artist and to express my love of art. Don't hold yourself back. You're the only person holding yourself back.
I want to look back on my life in a couple of years and say that I'm happy with what I did and I'm proud of who I am. Yeah, and dance really is that for me, so that's why I pursue it.
It's not what if I can't do it, it's what if I fly, what if I am successful, because that's when it gets scary and that's when you take risks and you almost fail and you do fail, but that's the exciting part and that's where so much growth comes from.
You have to do it because you are way more powerful than you think. In fact, I think you're the most powerful thing that's happened yet. You have so much like energy and potential, and some people get so wrapped up in their negative thoughts and they just like listen to their like that voice in their head, when really like you're the awareness of that voice. Like you have so much more potential, and if you can make those terrible negative thoughts like such a reality, like imagine what you can do if you fully embrace life.
You grow up and you go to school to get the job so that you can wake up, go to work, go home, go to sleep, wake up, go to work. And to me that's so stifling. That's just so, it's dying. It's not letting yourself foster your own being inside of you. It's not letting your passions come out. It's not letting you be you. So art is the inverse of that. It's living. It's being able to say, I exist here, and here is my expression. Here is my perspective on the world. I have this light inside of me that I'm growing, that I've sparked, and that I want to pass on to more and more people. So are you living or are you dying?